Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, the three ladies actually weren't bad. I was just fucking around, but they were... Wait, I forgot the intro. Fuck the intro. You guys already know. Batman Caped Crusader came out and blah, 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 blah. The three ladies, Harley, Barbara, and Renee, they're fine. I don't dislike the characters. All the people that had their comments ready to call me sexist, just wait until later in the video. This one was a joke. Kinda. It's just like every time these ladies were having their own stories, my face was just like... And it was less about me not liking their own stories and more about me just wanting to see Batman, the Nipple Man himself, the roach from around the alley. I just wanted their scenes to end as fast as possible so I can see more Batman. What else do I want to see? This show is literally a Batman show. It's called Batman Caped Crusader. But from an objective point of view, their stories were fine and it worked well in the overall plot of that episode. So the actual show itself, everything I've been hearing online is people just absolutely jizzing all over this show, and I really don't understand why. It's a good show, don't get me wrong, but people are calling it a 10 out of 10 and acting like this is the greatest thing since Jason Tatum's post-game interview.
We did it. We did it!
I don't think it's anything special, really, and I wouldn't really be talking about it in a negative way if it wasn't for people overrating it. It's just a show with good Batman stories. Each episode is 30 minutes long with 10 episodes in the season. So you have 5 hours of solid Batman stories in Gotham. It's just more Batman content. It's nothing special that I'm gonna go crazy all over, but I enjoyed it. A thing that people were bringing up that I completely disagree with is that this show is better than X-Men 97.
He not beating Goku! He not beating Goku! He not beat... Nobody could beat Goku! Who you know beating Goku? Nobody could.
Fuck no. This show is not better than X-Men 97. I am a big X-Men 97 glazer. I think the first season of the show was great. From the visuals to the overall plot, the show did a great job. I think X-Men 97 was a great show, and I think Caped Crusader was a good show. A thing that I was honestly a bit disappointed by with this show was the art style they chose. It reminds me of like a kid's show. It's kind of funny how animation is low-key getting worse. Those old-time art styles look way better than how it is now. I don't know what's causing it, but they gotta go back. Just like how X-Men 97 did. Batman the animated series back in the 90s look way better than Caped Crusader. And I don't expect it to be better than the animated series because that's like GOAT level stuff. But it should be on par or at least close. The art style is just not flattering. It for some reason reminds me of Anime Studios. On top of being disappointed in the overall art style, I didn't like some of these character designs. The Batsuit looks great, I'll give him that, but the Catwoman costume looks absolutely terrible, and I have no idea why they didn't just go with the basic black Catwoman suit. I know it's supposed to look like a cheap Catwoman costume because this is like taking place when she just started, but that doesn't mean it has to look bad. Like, what was that random cape that she had on that was a different color than everything else? Just so random and unnecessary. Just give her the full black bodysuit with cat ears. They were trying to do something different and it failed terribly. The other character that for some reason they just wanted to do something different for no reason was Two-Face. They went for this semi-realistic look of how someone's face would actually look if you got thrown acid on you. How is this better than that monster look in the animated series? They were trying to put their little twist on the character and it's a just complete downgrade. Two-Face's face needs to be frightening and gross. What they got was just gross. There's no terror factor with it. The other thing about this show that I just had to bring up, everyone and their mother is just either gender swapped or race swapped. Am I surprised? Fuck no. It's just how things are nowadays. Harley was race swapped. While this is not the first time we've seen this, but Jim Gordon was race swapped, which means Barbara was also race swapped, and the Penguin was gender swapped. The funniest one of them all was definitely the Penguin. Before anyone thinks to comment about some random comic that has the Penguin gender swapped, please just keep it to yourself because I truly don't give a fuck. The Penguin is a male character. I don't care about some random comic book issue that no one has heard of that has the Penguin in a different universe and he's a woman. When you make the Penguin a woman, you are obviously trying to make a statement. What makes it funny is that why did they choose the Penguin? Some short fat dude turned into a woman. He is probably the most unflattering character to do a gender swap with. Of how these gender swaps and race swaps were going, I thought for sure we were about to get some like Latina Catwoman. This show was good, and I'm not gonna call this show bad at all. The only reason why I was talking about it in a negative way was because people were overrating the absolute fuck out of it.
I play off the grid.
We off the grid.